Welcome guys.
In this video, we have gone to the fictional section of the Call of Duty series and we are going to introduce you the toughest campaigns in this franchise. For a few years now, the campaign section, or the story in the Call of Duty series, hasn't been as important as it used to be. But no doubt we all remember that once, the series was about storytelling and creating an attractively less competing campaign segment. In this video, we're not going to go for the best parts of the campaign in the Call of Duty series, but we're going to introduce you the hardest. If you are a fan of Call of Duty franchises, be sure to follow along with us. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is definitely not harder and more difficult than its other competitors on this list. But either way, the second version of the Modern Warfare trilogy, the steps were designed to challenge you and test your skill. The game appears very fair in the first few stages and doesn't take much to the player, but after a few steps, you'll be dealing with a series of tough fights that will challenge you. The main reason for the hardness of the game is the high volume of enemies and the crowd of battles and battlefields. For this reason, you have to be constantly shooting and covering up in order to survive. Call of Duty 2. In fourth place is the toughest Call of Duty games, the second edition of the series, thanks to which franchise Call of Duty saw positive changes that we can still see the effect of. One of these changes was the filling of the health bar after a certain time that we witnessed for the first time in this series. Despite the addition of this feature that took the game out of that difficult and agonizing state, Call of Duty 2 is still a tough title that challenges your skill. As the stages of the title progressed, you clearly felt that the game was always getting harder. In addition to this, the power and precision of the enemy's markings in this version was excellent and you couldn't get ahead without covering up. Call of Duty 4. Modern Warfare. Many gamers consider the fourth version of Call of Duty to be Modern Warfare the best version of this franchise, which is not a very strange subject. The unparalleled campaign section, along with the fascinating and incredibly memorable multiplayer section, make this version the best game, or at least one of the best franchise Call of Duty games. In addition to the extraordinary variety, the game's stages also have a high degree of hardness. In the stages where you are in the role of Snipper, the slightest mistakes will cause you to lose. On crowded battlefields, you have to cover up in time and shoot to survive. And if you want to hit the enemy's heart without a plan, there will be no result other than dying waiting for you. Call of Duty World at War. Call of Duty World at War is one of the last tough games of this franchise that engages you well. In about the first 14 stages of the game, you'll find it hard to play, but if you think the game won't get any more difficult, you're hard at fault. After 14 steps, wait for the heart of the right stage to begin. Real doom awaits you. At this point, the enemy will come to you on all sides and there is not much place to cover, which will make the stage harder for you. You should also be careful with enemy mortars and grenades so that you don't get killed. In general, we should consider Call of Duty World at War as the second hardest title of the Call of Duty series, which we recommend to all fans of this franchise. Call of Duty 1. If you think that Call of Duty World at War is the hardest version of this popular franchise, you must not have experienced the first version of Call of Duty. The game has almost every feature to be tough and difficult. If you're really thinking of a challenge, you should go to Call of Duty 1. The lack of a health bar filling feature, the lack of health packs and the extraordinary power and precision of enemies in shooting make the game at its hardest. Of all this, the existence of strange checkpoints has also made the game harder. When you're killed, you have to resume playing at a point far from your previous position.